Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and I am so excited because I just got a little PR package from Sigma. It is their new tinted skin Perfector Hydrating Tint, and I thought we would try it on camera together for the first time today, and I'll do a little wear test and we'll see how we feel about it. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, go ahead and do the YouTubey things like subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. You guys are zoomed in nice and close, 4K, no filters. Hopefully you can see all of the nitty gritty. Everything I use on my face today will be linked in the description box down below for you guys. If you shop through them, they are affiliate links, so thank you so much. If you shop through Sigma as well, I do have a code. I believe it's Martina Lily. I'll pop it on the screen here and you can get 10% off your order as well with that code. So these are the new Skin Perfector Hydrating Tints, which I'll show you in a second. And then they also popped in my all-time favorite color corrector, the color corrector duo, brand fresh new one, which is great because I've hit pan on my other one, and their loose setting powder in vanilla bean, which I also have as well. So I may even pop this one aside for a giveaway for you guys because I still have quite a full one of it. So I will use my existing color corrector and powder from Sigma today with these products. I purchased these with my own money, just FYI, but obviously got these ones in PR. They did send me a little info card with the Skin Perfectors. I do not know the price of these yet. They do get released on August 6th, it says. So yeah, 6th of August at sigmabeauty.com. That will be US time. So if you're in my time of the world, like Australia, it'll be like the 7th of August. This is what the bottles are looking like. I got sent the shade 2 and 3, which I'll show you shortly. And they're just kind of like your standard, like plasticky, skin tints, if you will, packaging. So it does say with these skin tints, the little description on here is discover the perfect balance between skincare and makeup with our Skin Perfector Hydrating Tints. Ultra smooth formula provides the hydrating boost of a moisturizer and the lightweight buildable coverage of a liquid foundation, allowing you to customize your look from sheer to medium coverage. Formulated with nourishing ingredients like hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, plant-derived squalane, and niacinamide, this hydrating skin tint provides a dewy, natural-looking finish, and it's available in 6 versatile tints. So I've just swatched the shades on the back of my hand. So this one is shade 2 and this one is shade 3. You can see how nice and hydrating that is. I think shade 2 is probably going to be a pretty good match, or I might have to mix the two. This one definitely will be too deep on its own, but it will be good for when I have a tan on them, or I get a tan for some reason. But yeah, they look nice and hydrating. They feel very thin and easy to blend in. So we'll see, and it does seem to be quite smoothing. We'll see how they apply, shall we? So I'm gonna apply my normal primer color corrector routine because that's what I would do regardless of whether I'm doing a skin tint or not. I'm currently testing the new Rephr face primer with this little like metal applicator here. So I'm going to just kind of pop that on here. You're probably supposed to use this to blend it in, but that kind of creeps me out for some reason. I'll just use my Rephr BO2 to blend that in. And then I'm just going to quickly apply my Tarte Green Color Corrector. I do that every day regardless as well. And I'll also apply my Sigma Color Corrector on my under eyes. So I'll just kind of speed through me doing this. Alright, so it does say to give these a good shake, which I have. I think shade number 2 is probably going to be the one for me, but let me just give that a little test and see if we want to... yeah, I think shade 2, let's give it a go. So what I'm actually going to do is just apply it with my Sigma Soft Coverage F48 foundation brush. Actually, I really love the soft coverage line from Sigma. It's my favorite brushes from them, definitely. Absolutely gorgeous, especially for like your complexion. You could use your hands. I don't like to use my hands. It just freaks me out. I don't know what it is. It's like it's a thing for me. It's definitely, I know a lot of makeup artists talk about how using your hands is better, but just for me, it freaks me out. And a sponge is definitely going to eat up most of the product of this type of a, of a tint. Not the product, sorry, but the coverage level. So that's why I'm also using a brush, but I have been liking a brush more lately. Oh, that's actually looking quite nice. To give context, one, if you are new here, hello, welcome. But I have sensitive combination skin, and I don't normally love a skin tint unless it can go to a little bit more of a light to light medium coverage, just because I find a lot of skin tints say that it will give you light coverage, but really it's like the softest of soft coverage for me personally and my preference. And it kind of just does nothing. It's just kind of like putting a tinted moisturizer on, which is fine if that's your jam. But for me, I'd like it to do something. Otherwise, I just wouldn't bother doing anything, So that's kind of my context, is skin tints aren't usually my go-tos, but I do have a couple I really enjoy. So let's see how we go with this one. But I am going to say, also I should say, obviously I got this in PR. It's not sponsored by them in any way. I wouldn't mind being sponsored by them, but it's not. So I'm happy to be completely honest. Like, Sigma's fine if you're honest about their products, honestly. And I would just buy their products. It's fine. So I'll be honest is what I'm trying to say. So this is with the skin tint without, and I feel like you guys can tell that's gorgeous. Initial application, obviously we need to test it more. That really is smoothing through here, which is a big thing for me. Usually if I found it, like a skin tint especially, will always emphasize texture here, sorry. And I actually feel like this has put a light level of coverage on. Like you can see it's not like completely covered all my imperfections, which is fine, but it's done enough. I like that. I wonder how this is gonna wear. And my lord, it feels high, like lightweight on the skin. It feels like I've got nothing on. Looks smoothing and has a nice finish. Okay, Sigma. I always tell you guys that Sigma makeup is really underrated. I know everyone knows them for their brushes, but I personally find their makeup is really, really good. Really good, especially for the price point. So I do always say that to you guys. I rave about their color corrector, their powder, their brow products, like their brow powder, their bronzer, their blushes. Like, literally, I don't know if I've really come across a Sigma makeup product that I don't like, to be honest. I'm sure I have. Their eye primer's like become my holy grail. I really think they're severely underrated. Wow. That's one layer. It hasn't covered as much on this side as this side. Maybe I put more on this side, but this is my troubled side. I always find I get the most redness and then breakouts and stuff on this side for some reason. I think it's because I lean my head with this hand. Wow, that looks nice though. I actually like that. That instantly is nice. Let's see if we can, how much, it does say medium, you can build it up to a medium coverage, so let's see how we go. So I've just got a little bit more. Let's kind of see how it builds. Sometimes I find tinted hydrators can get too heavy on the skin when you try and build them, and that can be a part of the problem that can take it from looking really quite natural to very much not so. So let's see. I'm just kind of focusing it here where I've got the imperfections as well. Oh wow, that did a nice job. What do you guys think? I like that. Again, 4K, no filters. You can really get the nitty gritty. I quite like that. And that's with no sponge. Like, I haven't wow, I can't speak. I haven't smoothed this over with a sponge yet. And I've got no streaks, no nothing. Wow, that's looking nice. I think if you have dry skin as well, you'll probably really like this. But even so far with my combo skin, it's not feeling or looking too greasy. Wow, I like that. Initial thoughts, what do you guys think? So I don't mind this light coverage because by the time I put powder and concealer and everything on, for me on the everyday wear, this is pretty good. I like a little bit of imperfections peeking through. It's just when the tinted hydrators like literally provide no coverage whatsoever. Now I'm going to do a speed through of just me applying the rest of my makeup, literally just the entire rest of it. So you can, there'll be timestamps if you're only interested in certain parts. So if you want to skip through it, skip through it. If you want to check out the rest of my makeup routine today, then keep watching. And then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like as I've applied everything and what the finished look looks like. And then I'll show you the time. And then we will come back at the end of the day and see how it's worn. So let's do it. All right, my friends, this is the finished look. What do you think? So it is now 9 a.m. on the rocket clock. Hopefully you can see that. So I will wear this for as long as possible and I will come back in and check in with you guys. But my first impressions is that this looks stunning, truly, in my humble opinion. Now, this isn't as natural as it can look, I should say. This isn't a no makeup look. That's not my vibe. I'm not your channel if that's the kind of, you know, looks that you're going for. This is how I would incorporate this kind of a product into my everyday routine. And I do, like, I like this. I like this outcome and the coverage level that I've gotten now that I've especially now that I've applied all of my makeup, but even before I had applied like powder and stuff, I was really happy with the coverage level. Like I said, I don't mind a bit of imperfections peeking through, but I do like it to do something, which I personally find a lot of hydrators, like tinted moisturizers and stuff, don't. But the thing that I love about like a tinted hydrator or a tinted moisturizer or a really light coverage foundation is how thin they are on the skin, and can make the overall look, or yeah, the overall makeup look really, really quite natural. So I'm happy with this at the moment. We will see how this wears. So I will come back in and check in with you guys. I'll also swipe right now. I'll go downstairs and film on my iPhone like what this looks like in daylight, because I don't have any like natural light to film in, so I have to use studio lights. And then I will see you later on when I'm tired and delusional. So let's do it. All right, friends, it is now just on 6 p.m. You probably can't see that very well. So I finished filming at 9, so we have gone just over 8 hours, and honestly it's looking really good. Now it's worn away in these, like this bit here, but that's because I had noise cancelling headphones on, so that's fine. And it always kind of wears away. All of my foundations will wear away around here because I touch my face or like lean my head on my face, but it is looking really good through here. I could touch up a little bit, but honestly it's doing so well. Like I don't look too oily or greasy or anything, especially because it is like marketed as like a hydrating tint and I have combination skin. And even in the parts that it's worn away, because it's such a lightweight foundation and a thin foundation, it just still actually looks really like natural. And like kind of and it's such a good shade match, I should say, so it's like just meshing with the skin really well, so it doesn't look like weird or anything in terms of like where it has worn away from like me touching my face or whatever. It really hasn't settled in any fine lines or anything. I'm actually really happy. What do you guys think? Look, it's been a long day. I'm looking a little rough. I am so well and truly ready to take my makeup off and have a shower, but overall I'm really happy with how this wore. I really am. I think if you are in the market for a hydrating tinted kind of foundation that you can kind of build up to be a pretty solid light medium coverage, I think it's a really lovely one. I think Sigma have done it again. I will keep you guys updated as I test it some more, but from a first day wear test, usually if I like something on the first go, it's a really big sign for a foundation as well, or like a, you know, let's just call it a foundation, because I'm really picky. Normally it takes a little while of me testing it and figuring out what products I like with it, but this one straight off the bat, truly, I really like it. So there you go. Happy days. Sigma have done it again. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. I am interested to see what you guys think of the product and if you're going to be checking it out. And if you're watching to this point, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Extra special shout out to my Lily absolute legends and my other members. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!